Hey there. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining me for yet another Aurora video. Um, I wanted to first start by thanking all of you for all of your very kind comments and even suggestions of some of the songs that I should be listening to. I've got quite the library of things ahead of me, and I'm very humbled by some of the things some of you have mentioned, and I just want to thank you. I'm just a guy in the kitchen with his rabbit, um, just having a little fun with reviewing a few songs. I'm just a rookie at doing this kind of thing, and all of you have been so kind. And I have to admit, I was a bit surprised at how many comments that I've received on these reviews, and I guess I shouldn't be really, because when you think about it, you all love Aurora, and looking for that content, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. So for as long as you want to ride with me on this, I'm here with you in this journey of just incredible content that I get to witness unfold before me. I did have the profound opportunity to review a few of her songs already. Murder, 54321, Runaway, and then last a few days ago, Through the Eyes of a Child. And wow, right? How incredible. You would think this would be some songs written by people that have had a full life of events that they can reflect on, and for it to be written by such a young soul. Some of you explained to me that some of these songs were written when she was 7, 8, 11. Excuse me. And Murder 54321 to me was really kind of more like that mercy killing or mercy suicide of some sorts, right? And first thing out of your mind is how does a person of that age have to come across writing about such of deep content? It's very sad, but I'm also privileged and happy that she found this venue of being able to share those stories with us, albeit incredible content for someone that age to have to face. And same with Runaway, right? We all have that treasure chest of memories with loved ones that we've lost, family, friends, and I'm sure many of you, have lost loved ones. I've lost a friend to COVID here recently, and of course, family members and that sort of thing. So we all like to dive into that box of memories and live in there for a while to just try to gain that moment back with them for a moment. But then there comes that moment of time where you realize, it's time to come out of the box. It's time to come home, right? And again, for Aurora to have some of those life events to reflect on in her music is incredibly touching and tragic at the same time, right? And then last, Through the Eyes of a Child. In the order that I've listened to these songs seems to be a perfect punctuation and a capping of saying, these dark times in life, I just want to be able to see life innocently through the eyes of a child, as it should be, right, when you're younger. And so to have those life events and have to reflect on them, is a difficult thing, and she's found a way to share that with all of us. So I'm very grateful. If Aurora ever found out that I was watching these, just let her know I'm grateful for her contribution to these songs. So I want to dive into this song next. I do have some other songs lined up. We've got Lucky coming. We've got Running with the Wolves, and a handful of other songs, and even some artists that some of you have made a recommendation that I jump on board to do some reactions to those. And I was also asked to review one of her concerts by some of you, by several, actually. And I just want to say here now that I'm probably going to hold off on that for a couple of reasons. One being that I don't want to spoil these opportunities to listen to these songs with each of you one-on-one and give you my play-by-play wows of what's happening in front of me. And I think watching a concert might just kind of, spoil some of that for me. But I do like the idea of it down the road. But again, I don't know if everyone's going to have that kind of attention to want to watch a whole concert with me. So if you really do want that, let me know. Just comment below and let me know if you'd like to do that eventually. But I think I'd really like to hold off on that one for now, and then maybe revisit that down the road if it's not too long of a video and something you guys might be interested in seeing. So, all right, so let's go ahead and dive in. I do have a tendency of pausing a lot, so apologize, but I think I just want to reflect and give you some of my impressions as I'm kind of making my way through it. That's what I want to have a moment to share with you guys. Okay, so let's dive in and get this started. Aurora, It Happened Quiet, live at the Current. Okay, I expected a concert kind of setting. Okay. Okay, see, I promised I would. I promised you I'd pause. Okay, in all my videos so far, I keep saying she's in the moment, right? How else can you describe that? My thesaurus is lacking in adjectives to describe what I'm seeing here. Before the song even begins, or before the first verse, she is entranced and engrossed in the moment, and playing it out before us as we are all are eavesdropping on this sacred moment, right? So, and the locks in her hair are just adorable. Of course, she's got the fashion sense that an old guy like me would never have. Again, I'm the plaited one. So, okay, sorry for the interruption, but I just wanted to at least make that observation of how she's just there already before the song even begins. Okay, let's continue.
Eyes blue and hollow as it rains against their will, feathers falling out of a pillow, as if time is standing still, and I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Oh, wow. Okay. May I back up real quick? When she's saying, I can't remember, it's like she's like telling a new story that was she's just relaying a story to us right now. And she's going, I can't remember that furrowed brow of, I can't remember this. Oh, and her voice, as far as her voice is concerned, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I don't mean in a diva way. You know what I'm saying? Like not a Mariah Carey kind of, or whoever, throw your artist out there. She's got that innocent perfection. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm sorry, I'm gushing, but of course she's something pretty special here. So let me just back up again and take a look at that one more time.
As if time is standing still, and I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet. Words falling out through the window, all that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the
is the earth color? The earth is colored red as I fall like a flower in the meadow. Well, of course, colored red, I'm just thinking blood, right? Our guitarist here, I thought that would have been the same guitarist from when she performed Murder 54321 at the Nobel Peace Prize concert, but love her guitar playing. It's incredible as well. But I just want to pick up that lyric again, if I may.
Is a silent call, is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow.
She's captivated too.
Oh, love is wild. You fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces.
Her background vocals are so complimentary to Aurora. Incredible harmonies. I love that. That's just beautiful. Still trying to piece this puzzle together, folks.
Like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces spread across a crying land. And you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Oh, wow. Okay. She has that moment where she shakes it off, just like in Murder 54321. She had that moment on stage where she just backed away, and then she kind of, at the end there, kind of bounced on her feet a little bit, like kind of like that nervous energy of, I don't want to think about this right now, right? I want to catch that one more time.
And remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Wow.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Oh, love is wild. Ooh, are your dreams as dead as they seem? Are your dreams as dead as they seem? Don't you speak over my voice. I will return from the shadows, and I bleed in your bed. Turn it red like the ground outside your window.
Wow. Okay, I think I have a theory. Let me just... Oh, it's almost over. Darn. I want it to go on forever. So she... Let me hear that again.
I will return from the shadow.
Maybe I'll return from the shadows. Maybe I'll return from death, maybe?
Rose and I
I'll
bleed
bleed
in your
in your
bed,
bed.
turn it red like the ground outside your
Like the ground
window.
outside your window.
Oh, love is
Look at where she's at right now. Wow.
love is wild. Love is wild.
Even after the song, we see her hands. I don't know what she's doing, but she kind of did the similar thing when she was doing the song Through the Eyes of a Child. After she was done, she had that innocent, coy look on her face, shyness. Wow. Well, okay, so look, I made it without crying. Oh man. Okay. Incredible guitar work, wonderful background vocals, both on Murder 54321, the gentleman there, and then the gal that's playing the guitar here. Just incredible selection of vocal harmony in that song. I found that I'd love to get your comments. I need I need some insight on this, because some of the lyrics, I had a hard time hearing some of them, to be honest. I played a few of them back just a few times to see if I can make them out. A few lines I just couldn't string together, but I'm going to look at the lyrics tonight and kind of look deeper. But this almost sounds like it's a sequel to Murder 54321. The blood outside the window. Falling like a flower in the meadow where the ground is red. And then don't speak over my voice. I'll come from the shadows, right? And bleed in your bed and make it red. Almost like, I don't know, just like a warning. I don't know. I need to hear some insight from you guys. I'd love to know the background story of some of this stuff. So if you wouldn't mind, maybe just throw your ideas of what you think was going on there. And again, I promise I'm going to try my best to stay on top of the comments. But I feel like they're getting away from me as far as spending the time pounding out replies. But I'll try my best maybe to do a quick 2-word kind of thing instead of going into a long dialogue. But I will try and I'll try and stay on top of it. So again, we have Lucky Coming, we have Running with the Wolves, and others that are on my list. And so I can't wait. Of course, if you want to keep hearing a guy saying, she's in the moment, she's in the moment, she's in the moment, well, then I'm your guy, okay? But if you'd like to join me on this journey, I'd love to have you along just for the comments and reflections together as far as what our journey looks like through the eyes of Aurora. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I will try to get this next reaction in the next 2 or 3 days. I've got some stuff coming up in a few days, so it may be a few days before I can repost, but I'd be happy to jump back on and give it another shot. So thanks again. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Take care.